Hornets taking on the Raptors. For the Charlotte Hornets, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Raptors, Hornets, coming right up on 2K Sports. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. As you take a look at Charlotte, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. Of course, there's the Raptors, 10 games behind. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Colin Sexton. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram and Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Here we go. Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here is Miller. 9-point game his last outing. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Charlotte. You know, some interesting news I just heard about MP off the court. He and Karl Anthony Towns and Tyrese Maxey are all set to have their likenesses featured in an upcoming anime.
And I believe it'll center around their lives as basketball stars. So not a huge stretch for them, but I saw the poster that was released, and I have to admit, it looks incredible.
MP outside. Sexton for 3. Cans it from downtown.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Quickly the pass to Ingram. Over Miller. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Miller against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Inside. Here's Sexton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Dick. And it's quickly in the corner. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Offensive rebound. Mamu Kalashvili. The layup off target. And so, MP will bring it up for Charlotte. He's been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Ball dishes to MP. For the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 9.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Pass to quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Murray Boyle. From past the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 12. The three from MP. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Toronto's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now, here's quickly. Still scoreless. And Ball comes to help. And it's quickly missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Toronto with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And his team giving up a 3 at the other end when Ingram claps back.
Here's Ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Raptors trail by 18. And here is Ingram. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Murray Boyle. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Toronto shooting just 35% to start the game. Here's Murray Boyle. Buries it from three-point range. Murray Boyles has got 11.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. 17-point game. Well, Colin Sexton-Doris provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's some confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Murray Boyles with the bucket. He's got 14.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
And here's MP for 3. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Knipple in for Sexton. Quickly the pass to Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Ingram. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here's MP. Shoots the three, and it's the Hornets another three.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Oh, good on the triple. Hornets leading by 22. Miller outside. Back to MP. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wasted no time on that one. Murray Boyles has got 17.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so MV will bring it up for Charlotte. Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Toronto, defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and it's Walter in for Quickly. The Hornets also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Knipple. Ball, the pass to MP. There's the triple, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 38 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Murray Boyle, covered by MP. Abaji tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The 3, that's good for Miller, the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Traps in the tray.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
The Raptors shooting percentage pretty low here in the first. Just 34% so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller finds MP. Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Hornets on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Pass to man. Here's Knipple. 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Murray Boyle. Here's Mobo. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Green kicks to MP. Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Just 3 to shoot, and here's Barnes for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
And here's MP for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, MP. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Murray Boyle. Covered by MP. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Mobo. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Green missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
He gets it in there. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Here's Murray Boyle. Covered by MP. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offense.
Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Pass to Mobo. The 3. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
The barrage continues. And he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. And some changes here for the Hornets. Zawan's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Josh Green. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Dick. Ingram outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defense by MP. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Murray Boyle. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Murray Boyle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Barnes passes to Dick. A 3-ball. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the rejection by MP. Takes the 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Barnes passes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Dick wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Salon. Charlotte moving the ball around. Good, another from 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in 3-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch as we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Ingram outside. Here's Dick. No good on the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball, the pass to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Right wing, plenty of space. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Kalashvili. Back to Barnes. And stolen by MP. And it's Ball in the corner. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And that one's good. Ingram.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. There's Ball with the three, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram with it, defended by Kneppel from 17 feet out, and it's Ingram missing. Ball against Barnes. And here's MP for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Dick. Here's Kalashvili. He's covered by Ball. Murray Boyles with the bucket.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP with a screen on Dick. The three from MP. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Dick, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Pass to MP. Here's Salon. The three from MP. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ingram wide open. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Man passes to MP. Drills the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. And this is an award that both of you won back in your playing days.
That's right, and I've got it on display in my trophy room.
I think mine's somewhere in my trophy house.
Stop it. Can you believe this guy, Ernie?
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Toronto Raptors.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Charlotte, the wingmen are Sexton and Miller. MP out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And Ball comes to help. And here's Toronto. Down low. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses. And so, MV will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. No good with the triple. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by MP. Ball's got his third basket of the night. Raptors shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And again, Toronto no luck.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the...
Connects again from distance.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that, and again for 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs keep raining down, he's just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
The three-point prowess is evident. Such a huge addition to this team. Quickly looking it over to stop the run. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
MP dishes to Sexton. There's Ball with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
MP outside. Back to Ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, guys love to score. But the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyle. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Murray Boyle. Bridges inside. He's covered by Ingram. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Murray Boyle. Can they get it? Dick, that's good. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for MP.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games
shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
On the wing, MP. Good, another from 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. The 3 from MP, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Raptors shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On the wing, MP. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the rejection by MP. Quickly the bounce pass. Miller against Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Murray Boyles has got 5 points now in the quarter. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And good! There's another.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game.
Boy, the stop and pop by quickly. That pull-up jump shot gets off in a hurry.
Pass to MP. Three-pointer connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Murray Boyles. Quickly with a wide-open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here's MP for another bucket. Wow!
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. For 3, Ingram, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Ball dishes to MP. MP with a screen on quickly. And here's MP from hits it again. Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. MP grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Sexton's shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ball kicks to MP. Lets the 3 fly. He got it again. Sensational.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. To the left side wing. Murray Boyles. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. The 3 from MP. And yep, another basket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime. And this game is sure to leave a mark. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Ingram. And then for Charlotte, Grant Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Trey Mann in for Sexton. Pass to Barnes. Now Dick, covered by Miller. Here's Murray Boyle. Misses the three.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The shot by Murray Boyle's no good. Miller outside. The three from MP. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Back to quickly. Pass to Walter. They need this. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's Ball in the corner. The three from MP. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Raptor shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the middle, here's Murray Boyle.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Boy, this guy is a man on a mission. Prolific at this point is an understatement. What we are witnessing, guys, is truly remarkable.
Ingram drawing the double team. The Raptors shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Walter. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
And Barnes gets double teamed. Pass to Walter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from...
And another one!
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. Launches a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Well, going into a promise. Again, what an avalanche!
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. Man passes to MP, and they double up MP. Man finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
It's stolen by Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And again, Toronto no up.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
MP against Barnes. The kick out to Williams. MP dishes to Williams. Here's Mann. Here's MP with 1 on the clock, and MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Good on the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 35 in the game.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Here's MP. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Pass to Mobo. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Knippel. MP passes to Mann. Now, here's MP. Guarded closely. 11 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Mobo. Now Barnes. Here's Murray Boyles. Off target from outside. On the wing, MP. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
Boy, all night, this guy has looked like he's playing a different game. He has been at a different level.
Some changes for Toronto. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Walter. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. MP with it, now guarded by Ingram. The three from MP. Nailed from three-point land.
All night, he just won't let up.
Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to Quickly. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. MP outside. Pass to Diabate. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Green against Ingram. Makes it off the glass.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Pass to Diabate. Stolen. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Man. And here's Ingram. Here's another rebound.
And he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. To the inside, here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Well, that's the unselfish play right there. They are very comfortable letting quickly run the offense.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. MP, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
From the arc, and the rejection by MP.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
They kick it out to Green. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Murray Boyle. It's Ingram on the wing. And the rejection by MP. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Green. Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. Quickly setting the pick for Ingram. And with the rebound. Charlotte's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Raptors shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Here's Quickly. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And that one's good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Ingram outside. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
MP passes to Man. Screen by MP. Man gets the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
Here's Quickly, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point,
it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Quickly. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Josh Green's checked in for the Hornets. A three from Quickly, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Baseline try. Green finds MP. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Ingram outside. Pass to Murray Boyle. A three from Quickly. Grabs the rebound again.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
That's a new career high for you. What inspired you tonight?
Spite. I mean, y'all saw what people were saying before the game, right? Yeah, so put some respect on my name or see what happens. Their choice.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Breaking news in the association is MP is believed to have inked a six-figure deal with one of the top anime studios in Japan to create a TV show based on his life. Anime is very popular with today's NBA players, so it seems like a natural fit. Should be a very fun project.